Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about Married to Medicine Season 10, Episode 14, The Med Gala. So currently, the couples are still on their retreat to Hilton Head, South Carolina. And as the scene is opening up, we see that a couple of the couples are out doing a canoe, and the rest of the ladies, which is Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Alicia, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Jackie, are all back still at their Airbnb or wherever they're staying. And they're just having breakfast, getting ready for the day. And so on the previous episode, it was brought up that Dr. Kimba and Dr. Alicia have to have in depth conversations about money. And that is because apparently Dr. Alicia lost $150,000 and it is unaccounted for. So this is why Dr. Kimba is saying, "Hey, I have to keep tabs on this because she loses money." So Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone are trying to give Dr. Alicia just some advice. You know, Dr. Alicia, you need to number one, keep a separate account of your money and that he doesn't know anything about. And also, girl, how did you lose $150,000? And she literally does not know. She says, I don't know. It wasn't anything that she spent on herself. She said it must be what she spent on the kids. And Dr. Simone is like, ain't no way. How you spend $150,000 on them kids? Her kids are really young too. It's not like she has teenagers that need cars, or I mean, their kids are young. So yeah, we all wondering the same thing, Dr. Alicia. Where did $150,000 go? And they are just continuing to give her advice. For example, instead of you cooking the food, you buy the food and then put it in the pot, pretend like you cooked it, or, don't iron his clothes, get somebody else to iron the clothes. And Dr. Simone is like, get somebody else to wash the clothes too. So, as the couples are celebrating 10 years together, 10 years is aluminum, is the year for aluminum. So, they are all dressed in metallics or silver, and they definitely all look like disco balls coming into the room. But I gotta say, sweet tea, ma'am, why are you trying to squeeze your body into that little bitty, teeny tiny outfit you wear? It's cute, but at the same time, all your girls is about to spill out, and you know it. Why are you doing this? And the same goes for Dr. Heavenly. She is, but the outfits that they have on is really nice. I mean, they are nice. I just think they are too small. I mean, did y'all get them this way? Y'all bought these this way? Did you get them altered this way? Because what is really going on? So, as they are sitting at dinner all together, they are really reminiscing over the 10 years that they have all been friends. Well, the original group being friends, and then even welcoming the new people to the group. And I really wasn't going to talk about this part too much, but what I did want to talk about a little bit was how they have really been so supportive of each other during the times when there was issues in their marriages. And one of the things that Phaedra actually pointed out, even though Phaedra is new to the group, Phaedra actually pointed out that she can see that even though, everybody has their own thing going on, they are very supportive of each other during the difficult times in someone's marriage. And she's also saying, she's not married now, but maybe if she was a part of this group when she was married, maybe she would still be married. That's a really good point. I mean, you have to have a good set of friends around you to support you, to not tell you, that you're right when you are wrong, or to tell you you are wrong, you know tell you are wrong. You don't want everybody to be a yes man around you. You really want a group of friends that's going to be honest no matter what. And also, as far as the dinner that they are having, and they are just going around the table, and I'm just sitting here looking at these couples, these successful Black couples doing so well, still together. And they are talking about the issues that they have had in their marriage. I mean issues that could are detrimental to a marriage. They are talking about that. And in my mind, to see that they got past those hurdles and that they are still there stronger because they had each other to lean on is it's amazing and it's important. And I'm glad that they are sharing this. So the couples are back in Atlanta and they are back to their normal lives. And we see Alicia, Dr. Alicia is, I think she's throwing a birthday party for her son who looks maybe he's turning one, maybe. And anyway, she was feeding him, but she needed to run and get something. So she asked Dr. Kimma to do it. And he is not, he must have never done something like this before ever. Like, have you never fed your child, Dr. Kimma? I don't think he has because he's trying, he's failing. He says, "I wish I had a nanny." Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe you can do it. I think you got it. I think you can handle this. So one of the things that they are doing this season is throwing a Med Gala, which is a play off of the Met Gala. And what it is that doctors and their wives or doctors and their husbands are getting together. They're throwing this huge fundraiser type of gala where they dress up and they just come out and support each other in the industry. And so the ladies are actually getting together and putting this on. So they have divvied up different things and to do as far as throwing this huge gala. And so what they are talking about is the ladies, not only are they divvying up different responsibilities, but they also have to pitch in $1,000 each. And so we know that Toya has a wine company and she is donating wine to the gala. And so apparently she doesn't feel the need to have to pay $1,000 because she's donating more than $1,000 worth of wine. Tell me what you think is appropriate in this situation. So all of the other ladies are pitching in $1,000 and they may or may not be contributing something too. I'm not sure. They didn't mention it, so let's assume not. But Toya is contributing the wine that from her very own company that to this event. Do you think that she should also have to pay the $1,000? So as Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly, and Phaedra are talking, they are kind of going over the how the gala will flow. And so they will say everybody will come in. They will. Dr. Jackie is saying they will grab wine that Toya and Phaedra provided. So this is letting me know that okay, they are contributing as well to this event. Phaedra is contributing to the event as well. She's donating wine to the event. So Phaedra is saying, Dr. Heavenly says that we're not going to accept Toya's wine because Toya did not contribute the $1,000 to this gala. And Phaedra is saying why. So apparently, Phaedra not only contributed wine, but she also donated the $1,000. Now, on the other side, Toya is upset with Simone because Toya is like, you should be backing me up. Simone and Toya are relatively close. And we know that Dr. Heavenly is very close to Jackie. So it's definitely lines have been drawn. Baby, lines have been drawn. So yeah, Phaedra is saying that she contributed more cases of champagne to the gala than Toya is contributing wine. We all know that Dr. Jackie is Switzerland. She is not in it. Her name is Bennett. She will not choose sides. But Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly, she gonna kick up some dust every time she can. She does not care. Now, over on the other side, now we do hear Dr. Simone is telling Toya that she is wrong and that, she also needs to pay just like everybody else paid the $1,000. Toya, you need to pay as well. because also it's free advertisement. That's the other thing that they're saying. Us having this event and her using her wine, and she's going to have her own step and repeat, is advertising for her business. It is advertising for Phaedra's champagne business. So yeah, they are saying that Toya needs to pay. So it is the day of the Met Gala, and let me tell you, the ladies are serving looks. Like everybody is looking real, real nice. It looks like they got a whole red carpet. They did this. They did this event. Dr. Heavenly, ma'am, and let me say this. I love Dr. Heavenly. I really do like her a lot. I think she's very funny, and she messy, and I love it. But that dress that you got on is pretty, but it's too little. It is too little, ma'am. And speaking of Heavenly, Heavenly is literally telling everybody, don't go over to Toya's table. She did not pay. Anybody that come across Heavenly, she is saying Toya did not pay. Everybody else paid. Toya did not pay. And this is what I'm saying about Heavenly. She is messy. Messy. Even if she may be right in her thought processes, as far as, Toya should have paid, everybody else paid, she might be right, but it's how Heavenly go about things that's a problem. So Dr. Simone is over talking to none other than Anila. Anila used to be on the show. She wasn't on the show this season. But Simone is talking to Anila, and over walks Dr. Jackie. And so they're just all kind of talking about the Hilton Head trip, and they're just filling Anila in. And Dr. Jackie, once again, is being the queen of the golden cloud, and just saying, everything happens for a purpose. And, she is always going to have a positive mindset if she don't do nothing else other than be in Switzerland. She is going to stay out of it. It ain't none of her business, and she going to be positive about it. But she does say that, yeah, we did come out stronger, even though her and her husband did not want to go to Hilton Head because of the infidelity that happened in Hilton Head with her husband. Um, she is saying that they came out stronger because they did go there and they tested um, them coming back together was put to a test, basically. But lo and behold and lo, where is Dr. Jackie's husband right now today? He is in the DR again, which is where he is all the time. Every time we turn around, he is in the DR. Now, why do we think that he is constantly in the DR? And I believe he says that he's got a business or something going on over there. That's what they all say. Allegedly, allegedly, he got a family over there. Now, I have no idea, to be quite honest, but he is literally in the DR every 3 days. So I don't know. That's a bit much. So now they are just, Dr. Heavenly is actually has the mic. Well, she actually took the mic from Dr. Jackie. They were just kind of saying, thanking everybody for coming out and, just talking about the event. And lo and behold, here we go with Dr. Heavenly making an announcement to the fact that Toya did not sponsor. Dr. Heavenly is thanking all of the sponsors. And then she says, whereas Toya, she didn't contribute. She didn't pay anything. She's not a sponsor. I'm sorry. I'm just telling the truth, is what Dr. Heavenly is saying. And we all know Dr. Heavenly, if she don't do nothing else, she going to cause a scene, honey. She is going to cause a ruckus. So after that whole fiasco, we see that Anila is actually talking to Sweet Tea and Toya. Anila and Toya are friends, but and Sweet Tea and Toya is friends with Sweet Tea because she can't stand Quad. So, that's how she has a bond, or trying to create a bond with Sweet Tea. Well, Anila says to Sweet Tea, yes, I was just telling your husband, I don't know how used to be friends with his ex-wife. First of all, Anila, this is what I'm saying. That wasn't even called for, unnecessary. I mean, if you don't have nothing to say, just be quiet. I mean, period. Why are you even talking? Hello. Nevertheless, if you can't tell, I am a fan of also Quad. I'm a fan of Heavenly and I am a fan of Quad. And next thing you know, who is coming in the door but Miss Quad? Miss Quad. So as Quad is coming through the door, we see Toya and her husband and Anila walking out the door. They walk right past her, very intentional, and not say anything, not speak or anything. And Quad didn't speak either. It was mutual, a little immature in my opinion. I mean, y'all could have just said hey and kept it pushing, but okay, well, to each their own. And then we see it goes over to Jackie. Dr. Jackie is talking to Sweet Tea and says, who invited Quad? Quad is here. Listen, I don't know what it is that these people hate Quad so much. I mean, I have been watching. I know what's been transpiring, but I mean, y'all hate her that much? No, I don't know. Now, as Quad is kind of making her rounds in the room, she is speaking to everybody. And I'm gonna say, and I like Quad, I love Quad, but she do sound a little fake in this moment. I mean, she's sounding fake. She's very much, hey, how you doing? Where's your husband? Talking to Sweet Tea. Okay. And I understand Quad Quad apparently she don't have no problem with her ex-husband, but I don't think he really is feeling her that way. Like I don't think he really want a relationship with her. I can see he is being cordial. Nevertheless, Quad says, call your husband over here. He comes over and Quad asks Sweet Tea, do you mind if I hug his neck? Sweet Tea says, you got to ask him. Sweet Tea, you could have just said, yeah, I mind. Nevertheless, he says no. So Quad gives him a hug, and he is looking at her, and I really can't tell with the look that he has on his face. I can't tell if he is looking at her like I can't stand you, or girl, just one more time in that good bed. I can't tell. But if he didn't want the hug, just say that. Just say, nah, we good. We don't have to do all of that. Now, I'm not trying to start no mess here, but Sweet Tea does ask him, was it weird seeing Quad? And he said, yeah. And then he said, well, he said that he really didn't know how to feel. It was confusing to him. I mean, what you confused about? See, Quad, yeah, y'all better watch them. Y'all better watch them because yeah, he's talking about the fact that he don't want to talk to her. I don't ever have to talk to her no more. I don't ever have to see her no more. Yeah, I can be cordial. But the way he looked at her, I don't know. Sweet Tea, you better keep your right eye open. So, on another note, Dr. Simone is making a valid point to where she is saying that if Quad wanted to have a conversation with us, this was not the way to do it. Just showing up uninvited, unannounced at the Met Gala was just not the way to do it. She should have called somebody to say, hey, let's get together and have a conversation. Quad apparently didn't see it that way, and maybe Quad felt like, hey, this is an event that is open to the public and I'm the public. And well, that really brings us to the end of the season for Married to Medicine. The reunion episodes will be next, but you know, hey, drop down in the comments and tell me what you thought. Did you think about Toya not contributing $1,000, or what do you think about Quad just showing up unannounced? Tell me what you thought about this season of Married to Medicine. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And hey, I will see you guys the next time. Bye.